everything's working. We're testing something a little different today. There we go. Now, hopefully all the crying next door stopped. That was fun listening to that while I was waiting for the intermission to count down and fixing up some stuff. Otherwise today is the start of a big randomizer. I was hoping that might be the smaller seeds that I like to do, well, used to do. But when I tested this ended up being an 8-hour randomizer, so, yeah. Smallish turned into somewhat largish. Yeah, I got a toddler or something over there. Seems like it. I mean, the amount of whining that I heard in those 10 minutes was insane. And I could hear it throughout the entire house. I was like, God damn, I hope ground zero is not bad. It's alright, I've got the headphones on. Once we get into the game, it won't be that bad. So yeah, this might be the equivalent of like what my charity randos tend to be in length, but I don't know. We'll see as we get into it. I was learning the logic for this particular setup, so it may not be this as long, or I don't get as bad a seed. Like that last seed, I will admit, was kind of garbage. Yeah, that was that was a randomizer and a half, honestly. For a practice, just to get back into the logic of what are we talking about? We just started, honestly, so kind of just getting everything ready. I was just talking about how the practice randomizer was 8 hours long, so wasn't what I expected, but I'm hoping this one's not going to be as long. But as I said, if we get garbage randomizer settings, it might not be as bad. But I did add in, hopefully, another 100 checks. Something about backgroundizing ground zero. Oh, Ben crying. Ben was ZA. That's a... Yeah, I can't wait for it to be over. Like, I've had to take a couple of days off. But that's why I haven't been streaming, because I've been busy with his game. Literally been up until, like, after midnight, getting stuff ready for his game. So that was not fun preparing for that, so... Yay! Soul Link's gonna be obviously like a delay, but I mean, hopefully not as much skill issues. Alright, should we start it? We can still chill and chat while I play this. Seabed requests. No, we don't talk that into existence. Water Temple is foolish. Water Temple will always be foolish. There has never been a reality where Water Temple is needed, unless of course you're doing Jar Sanity. Now, Jar Sanity, especially with Master Quest? Apparently that's a gold mine, but we are playing with Jar Sanity. I've done Jar Sanity once. Might do it again, actually. That was fun. Ganon's Castle is loaded with Jar Sanity, but yeah, we'll see. Everything's working. So this was my 8-hour randomizer. Yeah, I nearly 100% of that. That was how bad it was. That was a horrendous seed. I don't really want to do that again. Alright. There we go. How do I do this again? Randomizer. Generate randomizer. No, I don't want to do base game. I want to do randomizer. What are we gonna call this? Well, let's be lame. No. Let's do bath, okay. Okie dokie. Starting with the light medallion, and I don't know what else I'm starting with. Unfortunately, the version of Ocarina of Time I'm using, I didn't realize as I was going to bed last night, I am super out of date, so I'll get this updated. So when we do crowd control and the future randomizers will actually be up to date. This is extremely out of date from memory, so this will be fun. For D&D. Yeah, I have. I've actually played D&D. I've played it once. Would like to play again, but I would require a bit of time to do that. 3, 2, 1, bang. Cool, did it work? Probably not. Yay! It finally is posting to YouTube about it. Finally. Also, Twitch streams will return. I'm almost pretty satisfactory with my testing that I've done for YouTube. Also, I need to check the grass. Key! So, overall rupees have been randomized. Normally there's a sparkle, but I guess... Oh, there's a sparkle, there's a sparkle, there's a sparkle. Nice! Okay, prelude start is nice. I just need an ocarina. Yeah, the PC... Oh, if we've played the PC port before, I did it for crowd control. So if you're there for crowd control, you'd be familiar with the PC port already. But PC port, I think, is going to be like how I do randomizers from now on. Also, on vertical, people won't be able to see this, but on the normal stream, you'll be able to see all of my checks. So I've got no Kokiri sword, I've got no Master Sword, and just to help, I've got the checks I need to do on the left there. For vertical, we'll fix it up next stream. I kind of forgot that I had to do that. Plus, I wasn't sure how PC was going to look on vertical. But it should look... It looks alright, because I think everything happens on the center anyways. Ah. So, for Ganon's Castle 2, we need to have 2 medallions to enter. So, Ganon's Castle should be in check, hopefully. Yeah, I want to do crowd control again. Also, I got no wallet, so I'm very, 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 very broke. So any rupees that I pick up are going immediately to the floor. Me trying to remember all of these checks. Well, other than like the grass checks, we've had nothing. Oh, hey, magic. We'll take strength. Yes, please. 2. Alright. Din's Fire is up there. We just got magic, so Din's Fire. Shadow Temple. There's a couple of things that requires Dins. Interesting logic so far. I mean, obviously I can't get the Shadow Temple just yet without Nocturne of Shadow. I love how I picked up that huge rupee and I've got no wallet. I literally just picked it up just to get rid of it. I need to go into Saria's house because there's 4 hearts that got randomized. Ash Greninja back. It's been nerfed into the ground, so I'm not really fussed about it. It just depends what they do. Well, other than the stick upgrade, that's a garbage shop. Oh my lord. Hold on. Do I need to mark that? No, I don't. Do I? Yes. No. It's already been marked. Never mind. So I just need to walk into a shop for it to be automatically marked. There's only 1 Gossip Stone in Kokiri, which is up near Lost Woods. I'll do the Gossip Stones as well in... that was pretty strong, Gen 7 Battle Bond. I know, it just kind of depends on, like, how much power creep there is in Gen 10. Kokiri Forest on the way at the hero. Well, no shite, we just picked up Strength and... No, Strength was the only thing I think I picked up that was way of the hero. Other than that, there was nothing else really Kokiri that offered. So way of the hero just means something that I need to obviously progress in the randomizer. Which in this case is Strength. Din's Fire could also be considered way of the hero. Because Din's Fire is needed to get into Shadow Temple. There's a couple of checks that do require Dins. Spider buried outside a cavern holds Nehru's love. That would be Dodongo's cavern, Skulltula with bugs. Battle Bond kind of reflected on the anime. That's why I said it was pretty strong in Gen 7. And then since it's out of the anime, well, there's no point referring to it now. So they nerfed it. Plus, anything transferred, Game Freak just wants to get rid of. Which makes me think like they really just don't want nothing to do with home transfers anymore. I have said that actually, they've been changing a lot of things in regards to transfer stuff and I guess mystery gifts because mythicals are becoming easier to get a hold of. So I don't see mystery gift mythicals being a thing unless of course it's initial release. What's the item up here? Just the green rupee. I thought I could have jumped that much quicker. If this is a quick item, I might be able to make this. Oh, not if I do that, you idiot! I could have made that easily, except I had a skill issue. I was being very quick. I misjudged my angle. Rip. So far, Deku Tree, nothing. I really don't like doing these checks down here. Especially with so little sticks. Oh, nice miss. I'm trying to be very cautious with my sticks because I don't want to use them all up now. So I've got no way of getting them back. Well, I got half sticky. Bye, half stick. Love getting that first go. What's the rest of Deku Tree? I generally have not done Deku Tree properly in God knows how long. It's like, oh yeah, there is actually more to the Deku Tree. This is not the intended way of doing Deku Tree. Like, ever since learning Basement Skip, I have not done Deku Tree properly at all. Oh yeah, I need to check down here. I keep forgetting. I do need to come down here. Skull token. Ah! Oh, nothing. Wasn't even worth, like, cheesing my way down here. Oh well, that was a dead end. I literally got nothing. I guess what they say is always true. Cheaters never prosper. I don't think there's any other overworld rupees in Deku Tree. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could go check, but I'm pretty sure most of Deku Tree is checked, which sucks because that was horrendous. Yeah, I can't do the rest yet. I haven't got beans. Sorry, I don't have beans. I don't have bugs. I got that. Nut. I'm gonna double check. I think I got all the grass patch, yeah. Nut. A nut upgrade would be nice. A stick upgrade would be nice if I had a wallet. I know where one stick upgrade is. They say on a small platform suspended above lava. Ugh. There is going to be a lot of dud checks. Like, the amount of duds in this randomizer now is insane. Also, I did not pay attention to what the song is. There is a song, I swear. It's muted. Plundering Sacred Forest Meadow is foolish! Generally doesn't surprise me. Sacred Forest Meadow only has like 5 checks. Sweet, I don't need to worry about Sacred Forest Meadow. So no Song of Storms there. I don't need to do the grotto. Sick. So Sacred Forest Meadow, the part after this is foolish. Still don't know what my song is. Banjo. I can kind of make it out. It's Banjo-Kazooie. I think it's Rusty Bucket Bay. It sounded like it. Apparently they don't count because it didn't come up saying found. I could just hear that droning. It's totally Rusty Bucket Bay, isn't it? I think. Can't do anything in here. I think that's it for... It is. I literally can't do anything in here. I mean, the best I can do is double check the shortcut and that's it. Stuck on the seed, you could throw in the talent. Wow! No. Oh! Yeah, there's some shit down there. Saria's song? Fire Temple Key? What a Temple Key ring? Hell no! And a Deku stick. Other than that, everything else is garbage. I'll play it safe and I'll say I'll avoid those questions. Unless, of course, it's referring to something that I've done. YouTube can be a little bit picky about that question. Because there's actually a rule on YouTube that's strictly in the TOS saying I can't really... There's fine lines, let's just put it there. And I don't really know where those fine lines end. I always hate trying to go into that. What can I do with Kakariko? Market's a bit bleh. If I get a bonus song, I can do Cow. Long Long Ranch is a bit of a no-go as well, just because I don't have a wallet. Get scammed, that's what, yeah. I'm honestly trying to think, like, what checks have I got? Not much. I can do Goron City. Well, you suck. I can check the House of Skulltula and see what my awards are. Hopefully something. Last seed I'd had nothing from Skulltulas. And end up with 80 of them. Come on, my dude! Could probably make that if I actually made a good angle. But I don't feel like rushing it and missing. Like that, I nearly missed. Goron City at the moment is the only thing I can really do. Because I can't think about a jack squat nothing I can do at the moment. I'm literally I'm in a position where I can't do much. Sky Tower from Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon. Banger. House of Skulltula, that's what I want to check. As I said, Goron City is the only one I can think of at the moment that I can do. And a wee little bit in Zora's Domain. Alright. Bombs. Okay. Lame. Count 'em. Lame. That's very lame, Blue Rupee. Lame. Oh my god. 50 skulls for a nut. Well, Golden Skulltulas are a bust again. Nothing. Kakariko, there's nothing. I'm literally getting scanned left, right, and center. I can't even do Dampé. I can't do Graveyard. Death Mountain. This is gonna be a rough seed. I ain't liking what I've seen so far. I might have to start save scumming. I'm also not sure if I can use the Temple of Time yet, because I don't have the Master Sword. We'll find out. That is a skull. I don't need to worry about backflipping. I could actually do a small amount of Dodongo's Cavern too. That is also in the cards. Because I have strength. Requirements for Dodongo's Cavern is literally just strength. Yeah, this song's really fitting. I told the game not to randomize this song anymore. It's Goomba Road from Paper Mario. Twilight Princess. Actually, there is not much I can do in even Dodongo City. Sorry, Goron City. There's Squat. I mean, I could... Oh no, I can't even do Gauntlet. No, I have to do this. Because I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so I can't get into Durania's room to do the Deku Stick. I have to use this. Alright, we have to use the Strength upgrade to do this. Nice. I hate doing this with Strength up. I did put Shop Sanity in, I swear. Oh my god, that's the second dud shop. Well, shops are scamming. Wow, this is a horrific seed. I'm a wee bit scared for this seed, actually. Wait. Oh my lord, don't tell me I need to do... Ew. I was thinking something else. I have to do this. Oh. I was not a... I am not a goal shooter. I am a defender. I think... How long do I actually have on these before they go boom? I got one in! Now please be what I want. I'm not doing that again. I hate you. Oh, I literally got nothing because I think that side usually gives bombs, which I don't have. Ugh, I have to do that again. I feel like there is like a quick method to this. Yeah, there is only X amount of time before it goes boom. Oh, I delayed it too much. Whoops. This should be in cycle now. Got it. Come on, give me the smiles. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, all that work just for a Skulltula token. Hip hip hurrah. I also might unlock. Okay, there is shite nothing else. Okay, market Zora's Domain. And then I kind of ponder what else. I am gonna go check the Skulltulas. In Kakariko. If I'm quick, I can also do Dampe. Run, you little bastard! Because Dampe shuts after 10, I think. I was actually tempted to put the time of day up. I can't even do ISG. I was like, please give me a shield. Nah, that's asking for way too much. Let's see if I can cheese this. Actually. Piece of poop. If I pick up an item that's important, I lose my stick. Yay, a new heart. Oh! Are you winning, son? Nope. I have found squat nothing. Get up. Was it worth it? Nope. It was not worth it. Oh, I haven't done, wow, I completely walked past 2 checks, by the way. Well, now that I've done that, time to go check them. I don't believe one's in logic. I think it actually does require me to get the hook shot, but we're skipping that. The other one will be in logic, because I think it just requires me to use it. I can't get up there. That one's gonna have to be for the day, because I can't get up there, because there's a spider that's willing to knock me off without ISG. Can't believe I forgot about that check. Would have also given me a free hint too. I'm late. Oh, what time is it? Well, Dampe, you go to bed very early. 21 is literally 9:45. 9:45 and already in bed. Can't believe I was that slow. Get in the hole. Dude, get in the hole. Graves are the hardest thing to get into, I swear. Hey! I got something. Well, that's useful. For one song and that's it. I can at least get to the Temple of Time whenever I want. Otherwise, I'm still stuck. Well, that's something. No, it's not. Oh, wait, that's a bottle. I think that's a jar of potion. I mean, for sure, if you... Wait, Danpei literally only does like a couple of days of work. Or even not even that, couple of hours. I mean, yeah, I'd be off to bed pretty early too, but not that early. My ass is usually up at 10, at least. 10:30 at the latest. $11 by accident if I'm watching Dragon Ball. And it's actually decent episodes. We're up to... We just started the Boo Saga. Yeah, that's something. That little mini tournament was... Oh my god. We've had to sit through so much bloody filler at the moment. $60s, that's been generous. I honestly want to do this as an adult, but I don't think I've got that option. And there's not much of this I can do either. How much of Dodongo's Cavern do you think I can do? Because I can't, like, I can do half of it up until, you know, vanilla bomb bag, and that's it. Then it requires you to do the rest of it with bombs. Better sense of humor, Ben or King Kai? They're both bad. Like, King Kai's jokes are literally on the same level as Ben's, so I think HR says they're the same. Zora's Tomatoes on the way of the hero. Well, fuck this, I'm out of here. I figured it might be, because I didn't Spire. I don't really feel like screwing around in Dodongo's Cavern because there's only X amount I can do and then I've got to go. Wait, I can't even get to Zora's Domain. I don't have explosives. I completely forgot. There's literally a roadblock on the way to Zora's Domain. That is 3 boulders in the way. I didn't think about that. Shit, no explosives. I have strength, that's it. I feel like I have to do Dodongo's Cavern. Like, there has to be something in Dodongo's Cavern I have to do. Like, why else would I get strength? Well, I'm gonna get the Golden Skulltula in Zora's River. Then I'm gonna go do the small bit that I can in Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo Valley. Can you? Then Lake Hylia. Long Long. What can I do in Long Long? Not much. If I go to the 5 ring Komodo, I will. I just didn't feel like I'm wasting my time just... Something tells me that I needed that to go adult, so... Okay, we can go adult. We're winning. I have a feeling without that, I can't go into adult, so... That could be a good thing I picked that up. I haven't exactly tested that yet. I mean, it makes sense. If I don't have the Master Sword, what can I pull to go to adult? Winning! Sire, kinda. That was a big one. So the Master Sword is finally on the board. Let's just give that a save. Now I just need explosives and we're winning. So, adult strength. Again, Dodongo. That's all I can think of. Because at least now I can actually, you know, do something without using up my sticks. Spooder holding goddamn Master Sword for no reason. I've seen worse. Also, I need a wallet. The hell was this song? Oh wait, I can learn this. This is weird logic, by the way. I don't quite understand PC port's logic with Zelda. Oh wait, this is Donkey Kong 64. The Jack-in-a-Box bots. Lame. Oh, so we're looking for Greg. I was half tempted to put Greg as the bridge requirement to get into Ganon's castle. Greg is very interesting. I like Greg. They finally utilized Greg. Greg has always been kind of a meme for Zuda. When we find Greg, you'll know that we found Greg. Really? A nut. Actually, I can't even be asked. Long Ranch, freestanding piece of art. Go away. And that's all I could do, except for like one Don sculpture. That's it. Long Ranch is dead. With no wallet, I can't even do the grotto. That's how bad we're standing at the moment. I was hoping for maybe a Pona song. Vaguely remember the Greg reference. I think I've brought it up before. I mean, I can't remember if my last randomizer covered Greg. But Greg is now literally like a possible requirement for completing the game. It's hilarious. Long story short, Greg is a lonely little green rupee. He's a special green rupee, though. I think he normally refers to, like, in the old randomizers, it was the loser rupee. Like, it will come up saying loser. That used to be Greg. We called him the validation rupee. Because he was originally the only green rupee in the randomizer. So it used to be old school Greg, but now they've coded it so it actually says Greg. Who named him Greg? I don't know. Why Greg? Again, I don't know. I don't fully understand the lore of Greg. I think they just held like a naming competition and Greg just happened to be the name that they pulled. I think he's had a couple of different names over the years, but Greg is the one that's stuck. There's Greg and there's Grog. Oh, maybe it's referring to, a reference to Grog as well. Oh, banger! Oh, sad. Facility from GoldenEye. That was a banger of a song. Oh, is that a Pona? Oh, please. Oh, no, that's Requiem. That's Requiem. Oh, bye-bye, chicken. Oh, no, hold on. They've changed it. Before you used to pick it up, but if you're holding a cuckoo, they now hold it. so you don't have to lose the cuckoo. Time to break my ankles. Requiem, isn't it? Not it is Requiem, sorry. Well, that's something. Again, I can do diddly squat nothing in Spirit Temple. But it's something. Hold... A heart in the Deku tree holds a golden skull for the token. I am so eager to not get that. That's literally referring to the heart that sits on the log in the very first room. I think. Either way. I am brimming with energy. Nuts upgrade! My nuts be bigger. And I totally said that. Look at my stick count. It's so bad. 5. That is bad. What's gonna come first? A viable item? Oh! We never got to hear Facility. I think I heard like a couple of beats from Facility and that's it. I can't do fishing game. Kakariko Potion Shop offers... I didn't even check that last time. Oh no, I did. Never mind. Potion Shop is referring to Adult Shop. Never mind. I'm thinking the Granny Shop. I don't think that's in logic. I can't do the grotto here because I don't have a wallet. That's 3 Deku Scrubs. Yes, I turned the owl off too. Also, happy half hour. You've got nothing. How close? Oh no, I don't think I can get it. I think that stone is only adult. Could be wrong. Oh no, it's sitting there. Actually, can I even walk on that? Yes, I can. Keep forgetting about this. Queen! Alright, who's got some pesticide? Who's got some of that Rage Shadow Legend bug spray for Goma? She totally deserves it. 5 bombs for beating Goma. Ugh. See if I can... Oh, I'm probably not going to make it. No, I'm not making that. I shall check it on the way back from the spider. Otherwise it's gonna go... I probably could have checked that. That looked like it was a lot dimmer than it actually is. Okay, now the sky is changing. I probably easily could have checked that and made it back. I hate that I have to use my stick. Any day now. I have found plenty of money and I've got nowhere to put the money. Is that something? Alright, what's Zora's letter check? Piece of poop, 2 skulls, which are useless. Oh, there's a wallet, there's a wallet. Can I get that wallet with a 3? Time to find out. Yes, I can! I got a wallet! Yes! I actually got money! Oh, yes! Usually that check is useless, but I'll take it. I've never been so excited to see a wallet. That's something. That looked like a jar. A bottle. Hopefully Zora's letter, because I had to find that end game. Literally was my game changer, Zora's letter. So hopefully I'm not spending most of my game trying to find it this time. It's a milk! Alright, now I've got to do this. I feel like this has changed too. Depending on what the item is, doing this jump is awkward as all hell. There's some items that are just too small that I feel like the jump just goes right under, or I just suck at this. Tried beating a pickpocket, they're always excited to see, well, I did that in RuneScape, actually. Well, I got a half sticky. There, I got it. All it took was a half sticky. Yay, it was a bottle. Nice. I has a bottle. Time to drink my Milky Wilky. Milky Wilky. Actually, I need a bit of Milky Wilky. I'm a bit low on health. But I need a Milky Wilky for bugs. So we can check the bug holes. Give me my empty bottle. Alright. Empty bottle acquired. Alright, we're slowly winning. So, that opens up a couple of checks. The problem is, I need to go back to Kakariko to get some bugs, or I get a grotto. Any of the default grottos has bugs in it, so that will do perfectly. And guess what is not here in Hyrule Lake? Default grottos, of course not. There is bugs, but I need to have a sword to chop the grass to get it. There is, however, a default grotto over here. So now I've got to hope that I get a 1 in 255 chance of losing the bug straight away. Also, I gotta do this grotto check anyways. So which one is holding? Oh, I need sword for this too, do I? Lake Hylia is on the way. Ooh. Yeah, I need... Apparently I just got made a liar of. It must be sword again that I need. Really? Kakariko it is. I do know, like, just the generic grottos have bugs, but you must need sword, okay. Here I was thinking they were just out in the open. And I was so sure of that too. Time to go for a very, 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 very long walk. I should have done fishing game, actually. I got so excited that I got bottle that I didn't... Wow, that was a screw up. Wow, I completely screwed that up. Wow, I just missed a whole bunch of checks. There was literally a grotto I said I couldn't do because I didn't have a wallet. I have a wallet now. I also can't do roof check, I can't do grotto check in Kakariko because it's bloody night time. We'll do one problem at a time. First problem, it's nighttime. I can't do squat. Market is now very, very, very open and very, very free. Market, I didn't really feel like going into Castle Town just yet because I had no money. I couldn't have done archery game, or sorry, slingshot game. Couldn't have checked the shops. Literally my only checks would have been Hyrule Castle, Golden Skulltula, and the pot room, Golden Skulltula. I think that might have just been it. Nice lag. But I'll take my buggies. Time to go on a bug adventure. Can I also change my horrific items? Items so bad, I literally only have 3 items. First things first, let's go check. How okay? Yeah, no, it was nighttime quite a bit, wasn't it? What is the current time? Where's my ding dong? What time is... Okay, yeah, no, don't blame him. Pokey is getting good reviews, but I think I'm gonna wait for actual gameplay. Oh, is the demo already out? God damn. I was gonna do something before that release. Soul Link is a problem. The Pokemon Day leaks, though, have me excited. I always take them with a grain of salt. I'm gonna be super duper broke if this is nothing. I need sticks. I don't get why Link just can't pick up any sort of random twig and be like, wave that around and call that a Deku stick. All I know so far, because my bloody Twitter timeline, for some reason, just can't seem to get this away from me, is Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to the Switch. Again, I take it with a grain of salt. Alolan Gloom and Mega Click. Yeah, I have heard that. I always say it to Ben, it's like, I swear leaks are bad. Because it gets the community's expectations up, and then when it doesn't happen, they all whinge. So everyone has this expectation that all the Pokemon games are coming to the Switch. I come in just as Dawn spawned, so there's no music. Don't ask me why Kakariko has no music at dawn. Alright, Kakariko, we can finish these last 2 checks, and then we have the bug pile in Death Mountain Trail. And if I still have my bugs, I'm going to do Kakariko bug. And then there's 2 in Lost Woods, if I still have my bugs by then. Actually, the problem is I don't have any sticks. Now there's the bug pile in Death Mountain Crater. Again, I have 1 lonely stick. Well, considering that was announced last year, I would hope so. Magic Meter Extender is in Gerudo's Fortress. Like, I swear they announced Colosseum and Gala Darkness last Pokemon Day. So it's almost a given that it's gonna come out. I thought Pokemon Stadium took 3,000 years to come to the Switch after announcement. This is ridiculous. And I did see something going around like, oh, the Wii is coming to NSO. It's like, yo, our GameCube NSO still isn't working properly. So it'd be a bit premature to announce Wii now. For those in the know, GameCube still has input delay. Like, I played it. Like, I was playing Soul Calibur 2 because I'd never played it before. So I was like, sweet, I can try it on NSO. And it was the weirdest experience ever because input delay. So I press a move and it'd be about a second later it would come out. So for a fighting game it was, yeah, an experience and a half. But to be fair, Wii would be next after GameCube. If they don't just decide to bring out all of them as a port. Well, that's the spider that had Nehru's love. It has yeah, I think all NSO GameCube has input lag. pretty bad one at that too. I mean, to be fair, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for N64 NSO did come out in horrendous states as well. They had pretty bad lag. I still can't do Diddly Squat and Goron City, can I? I may as well do DMC, I think. I have to do this like really fast. Apparently the Wii is getting one more game and it's dropping this year. That's not the song I wanted. I actually played Requiem for once. Usually it's a song I can never remember how to play. We do also have Desert. I completely forgot we actually picked up Requiem. Not very often that comes out this early. This is my last stick too, and then I have to go to Goron City. Irony! I was just in that area. I have nothing else to kill spiders, do I? Hey, does Dins kill spiders? We're getting desperate. We're getting super desperate. Oh, I should have saved some that. Oh my god. There is also this. I didn't realize this was a thing and... Oh, hold on, there's a stick! There's a stick! There's a boss key. Water temple. I found a stick! I found a stick! Is Super Strikers on the NSO yet for GameCube? I wouldn't mind playing that. That was a bit of a banger. Oh wait, I get a stick upgrade because I got money now. Oh hallelujah! Praise the heavens! We can actually get a stick upgrade. I've got money. Oh, did I already get this? Must have. Hallelujah! I have 20 sticks. We don't have to worry about sticks anymore. Hallelujah. Honestly, at this point, there's been so many NSO releases, I've just forgotten what's out. I guess I has a reason to play GameCube again. And then isn't there like a new Mario Tennis coming out? Or tennis or golf? I forgot which one. I saw the advertisement, it was like, that kind of reminded me that I've got to catch up a little bit. I normally like doing this when I got beans, because then I can mark which ones I've done. So I'm gonna have to rely on my checker here to tell me which checks I've done. Also, how many checks? That is so low, 578. I thought Ganon's Castle would be in logic. Unless it's only referring to what's open. I had like 800 checks last time. Why is my check so small? Nearly ran away without getting a spider. I don't have to be desperate now with my spiders. Yes, I will take one stick for 5 rupees. Yes. You can't block goals in a GameCube version. It's been so long since I've played it. I think I only played just a wee little bit of it because I never owned it. So I had the pleasure of playing it once. And I liked it. So it was always one of those games I wouldn't have minded buying. Oh, I can do Ocarina game too. I forgot that's a thing. Also, we still haven't found out what the song is. Like, I can hear it droning in the background. Happy face. He's happy. Now he's got a weird face. Well, that's vanilla. Is this even randomized? Piece of heart. Seriously, what is this song? I still haven't worked it out. It's like torture on my ears. Whatever it is. It sounds like Rusty Bucket Bay, but I don't think it is. Heart. Oh, heart container. Well, I got more hearts. I get my money back. So if they aim at the goal 9 times out of 10, it's going in. Yeah, that sucks. Oh my god. Well, I literally played it earlier. Hold on. There we go. I accidentally played it earlier and then I couldn't remember how I played it. Don't ask me why I can't ever remember Desert Colossus. Banger! There's gotta be a reason why we had access to Requiem so early. Wait, is that even gonna work? Rocket Super team that had every member have a charge move. That team was so good. I played online, we banned them from using. I can't even think who that would be. Super robot super team. Alright, why did we get Requiem so early? There's gotta be a reason. Wasn't for the spoiler. Hold on, what was I'm into ciphers as all hell at the moment. Can't see. I can't get the spoiler. I can't do anything else here. I can't. Can I even do anything? I haven't got bombs. Alright, well, I don't know why the game wanted me to come here. Don't ask me why. Don't know why I even went there in the first place. Can't do anything there. Oh, okay. I was like, robots in Mario, why am I thinking Sonic? I don't know why, when he said Super Robot, I immediately just started thinking Sonic. Don't know why. Have I gotten... No, I haven't. I need to go nighttime for like just a wee little second. I guess I go back to Lake Hylia, because Lake Hylia is literally on the way at the hero, and I skipped out on all my checks, because I'm a doofus. Putting it very politely. I'm a very big doofus. Like, imagine saying out loud, I can't do this until I got a wallet. And then proceeding to not do the check when I get the wallet. Watch Ben wipe to Mega Ray Ray. Watch him not get to Mega Ray Ray. Did he actually make it? Well, what in the balls can I do with that? I say that rhetorically. There's a couple of checks I can do with it that I know of, but in the grand scheme of things at this point in time, that does me nothing. Like Song of Time, whoop-de-doo, couple of blocks appear. Handy in Gerudo Training Ground. Handy in Ice Cavern. Handy in Goron City. That's the first thing I immediately thought of though, was Goron City. Because there's a block, but I need a hook shot. Without my hook shot, we aren't doing anything with that block. Because it requires you to hook shot up to a Deku Scrubbed Grotto. Oh yeah, Long Long Ranch I need to go back to as well. There is technically a Golden Sculpture in Long Long Ranch I can get as well. And then there's a Deku Scrub Grotto there. He beat okay, so he's beaten Groudon and Kyogre. It only took him how long? 2 hours? I mean, he didn't have to do the points. I literally grinded the points out in 7 donuts. I did 7 megas and then got my 70,000. Well, here's 70,000 that way. I just made up a whole bunch of bitter donuts because we had plenty of them. Sorry, I gotten all the donuts, the berries, which was all bitter. So I was like, yeah, we're doing this. I had it all planned in my head. And then I was like, I can't be arsed grinding the last couple of berries. I'm like, chat will just trade him his berries anyways. So, there's no point in me doing it. 100,000, I'm already told him how to do it. Don't you dare. They tried to go back in the hole. Okay, I kind of get what this is putting down for me, and I don't like it. Long Long Ranch is now free. Like, Long Long Ranch is now, like, so good. So all the cows are now in check. Alright, that was the weirdest start to a randomizer I've had in a while. I was a bit worried, but I think we're good now. Epona's song opens up a lot. Wallet was also a big wall. Once we get them, it's fine. I kind of get now what my logic is. It's still horrendous, but we got there. Have a nut. It's now finding what comes after that. So I'm gonna be stuck as child for a bit. Arrows? I can't even take arrows. That's a lot of nuts. Oh wait, Deku seeds. I don't even have a slingshot, never mind. I read seeds and thought nuts. He technically wiped the Kyogre, to no one's surprise, honestly. Castback's already sore, we haven't even started Soul Link. I think, like, once Soul Link's done, I'm gonna start streaming back to Twitch, I think. Hopefully the internet doesn't die. So that's gonna be the big test. I'm already doing 2 streams. Can it handle a 3rd? And Ben. I did notice Ben's stream was lagging a little bit. But he's still on, like, old settings for YouTube. I have a Rumble Pack, I do. There. The problem is though, because it's PC, I don't get any rumbles. Yeah, I should do another versus, but we all know who win. The only versus we do at the moment, because Ben's a coward, is Shiny Race. Is that even gonna reach? Yes, it is. Don't give me the 1 in 255 chance of it letting go. That's like an instant let go and there's nothing you can do about it. Hopefully mine have not been lagging. According to YouTube it shouldn't be. And my OBS says I'm not dropping frames. Was it worth it? Nope. Nah, it's just Ben. It's literally just Ben. Because Ben doesn't know how to do it. Because guess what? It's my job. I don't know why, because I'm not the full-time streamer. I have said that to Ben, it's like, I don't know why you don't know how to use OBS at all, considering like you use it every day. A nut, a rupee, and a heart. Well, I don't have to come back here. Not anytime soon anyways. I might take the L back. I gotta go to Long Long. It would be nice to get to Long Long while it's night, because then I can do that one golden sculptor. I mean, it's not a huge deal if I don't make it back. Daytime I get Talon. There is also a Cowl and Kakariko I haven't gotten yet either. And it's literally your job to know how to use it. It's the same with editing. He doesn't know how to do anything in that. Any like minor changes that you need to do to fix something, he wouldn't even know where it is. And as I said to him, I don't know how he's going to multi-stream, because multi-stream literally changes everything in OBS. Like, I opened it up, and I was like, what the hell is this? To the point that I didn't even recognize OBS. As I said, probably would have preferred coming here at daytime because I can do Talon, but I can get one golden sculptor. Piece of heart. Green rupee. It's not Greg. Gross. Was it worth it? Nope. This better be worth it. Was it... No! That wasn't worth it at all. Cows better be worth it, then it's the only reason why I came here. And then Gerudo Valley has one cow I can go do, plus bug. And I don't need to come back then, because I don't worry about the bean. Time to milk the cows. 1 rupee. Cow Grotto is also huge in this randomizer. We can't get to Cow Grotto just yet. Hero was, hey, opponent song, we can milk the cows, this will be huge. I'm sure we'll get a item out of it. I think that might have been a little bit of cope. I'm gonna do Grotto Valley now. And then that way I don't need to worry about it again for a while. All we know so far for Grotto's Fortress is there's magic. Never mind, I will wait around. I didn't realize we're that far into the night. So Ben has an hour and a half to beat this, beat ZA. Because we have Asta's dog groomer coming at 12 o'clock. Hour and a half, they'll give him half an hour to get everything ready. Can you stop gobbledygogging and just throw your birds? I was like, I can't remember which one it is. Well, Long Long was definitely garbage after getting a bonus song. I honestly thought a Long Long would be logic at that point, but nope. The only other thing, if it's not cows, is Gerudo's Fortress. Is logic then for a bonus song. Or a bonus song is literally just there as a psyop at this point, just to throw me off my scent. I mean, it has to be, because I said Lake Hylia was worth the hero. And the only item I believe I got in Lake Hylia that was actually worth it, other than Wallet, was Sapona's song. Otherwise, Wallet was way of the hero. And I'm doing this side quest for no reason. So that would mean a shop is in logic. So it would have to be market or... I haven't seen Zora's Domain. It's either adult shops in Kakariko, or it's market shops, or Zora's Domain. As I said, they're the only shops we haven't seen yet. There is also the Bomb Chew shop I haven't seen. Okay, this song is actually banger in this sound font. I mean, it's a banger song just to begin with, I guess. Really? It's about as useful as like a single green rupee. Okay, that was kind of big. I need Nocturne. I did say Shadow Temple was a potential when we picked up Din's Fire. Shadow Temple is now looking like it's a big part of this randomizer, which I hate. I'm not a big fan of Shadow Temple. If I had to take, well, other than Water Temple, that's a given. Shadow Temple is the second worst temple in my opinion. I hate Shadow Temple. So seeing that now potentially in logic sucks. Well, I can't do market. Danpei is gonna bugger off the bed by the time I get there. I think even if I backwalk, I'm not gonna make it. That boss gave me more problems than the final boss. You know what the final boss is at the moment? Dampe! I can't make it to him. What's the time? I seriously need in-game timer up on the layout, just so I can see. Because we know he goes to bed at 10. And I made it at like 10:45 last time. No, I made it there at 9:45 and he was already in bed. I thought he went to bed at 10. Which is 22. Oh my fucking god! Why is getting to Dampe so hard? I am Dampe and I am in bed because I only stay up like 2 hours after bloody nighttime hits. Well, I can go get the cow. That's the only thing I can do here. I do 2 hours of work and that is it, and then I go to bed. Not even that. I think he does 1 hour of work and he goes to bed. Unless Dampe works all day, which we don't see. Also, my protein shake is very light today. I thought I had 1 scoop of protein powder left. Nope. Bros in Minecraft village. Those are lazy fuckers. I hate Minecraft villagers. They stand around all day chatting instead of working. Mine for me. Sorry, farm for me, you bastards. Huh. 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 That's all I get all day. I might get like 1 bit of farming done and that's it. I do the farming faster than those bloody lazy bastards. Unless I'm not doing it right. The hell? I got and spawning range of right on the edge. Nice. That's a 3rd one dying without me doing anything. We might get a big skull child. That's a 4th one dead. 5th one. I think I've already killed the big skull child. 6th one. 7. Dude, I had like an auto skull child killer there. That was the perfect positioning. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I need to do before I go adult either. I mean, we've been holding off on this for a while. That is still like the most impressive tech I know, is just throwing a jar at a skull. Like, it's useful for when you don't have Deku sticks on. Well, that's rude. Ooh, who put that there? That'd be nice to get. I don't know who... Saria was on a drunken bender last night. I don't know why Rudo's letter isn't a shop either. Saria, what were you doing last night? Why is your medallion in the bazaar? Ah, far out. The bazaar has only been my only decent shop so far. Otherwise, shops are arse. And yeah, it's not as bad as playing Quest 64 Randomiser. The L-Tail book ends up in the most interesting spots. The best one was a pub. We are gonna do Quest 64 soon. That has a PC port, and I'm super eager to play it again, just so I can test it out. And there's already talks of that getting a speedrun eligible for PC port. Which is cool, because that'll be a speedrun I won't be doing. Although I do want to learn the Game Boy version, Brian's Quest. I think that might be a little bit more my speed. I has tried Quest 64 speedruns, and yeah. 1, too long, and 2, I just suck. I suck. Oh cool, that would be awesome. I like speedruns too. I do plenty of speedruns. Dodongo's Yeah, I should probably go back there. On retro I should try a retro achievement sometime. Thieves Blind Four Faces. Okay, I know what that's referring to. That's the archery in Gerudo's Training Ground. What speedrun stuff do you do? Spirit Temple is on the way of the hero to no one's surprise, honestly, considering how early Requiem is in the randomizer. Oh! Okay. Shadow Temple, figured. Death Mountain Crater. That's better. It's like I'm not listening to that again. That hurt the ears. I'm also gonna hold off going adult. Just because I want to check the nighttime stuff for market. Even I'm a wee bit broke. Got a list? Bit like me. So, variety speedrunner. I feel like that's becoming a norm now, actually. Before, a lot of people used to just specialize in one particular speedrun, but I think variety speedrunning has become quite popular in the last couple of years. Hyrule Field is on the way of the hero. I wonder if it's going to be Cow Grotto in Hyrule Field. That wouldn't surprise me. Hyrule Field, way of the hero. Don't think I've found anything in Hyrule Field so far, have I? I wish I knew that earlier! Thanks, game. Pretty sure I don't need to do this. It's already done. I was gonna double check this. I didn't really check it last time. No, according to the checks, I don't need to do it. So, Song from Impa was literally a golden sculpture. Nice. I should have a look later. I don't have Discord up at the moment. I feel like if I open up Discord, it'll probably potentially crash my stream. Oh wait, I literally wanted to wait until nighttime. What am I doing? I need Bombchu Shop and I need Bombchu... the Bombchu game, and then Richard. There are only 3 nighttime checks, and then I'm gonna go adult. The Dongo I'm gonna do as adult, just because that makes my life so much easier. Oh. Excuse me. Totally not dying. Bombshoe bowling alley heard 2 of the prizes, the rest are junk. Yeah. If there's anything that catches my eye, I'll just reply. I do want to make 2026 the year I pick up a couple of extra speedruns. Richard Duffin. Well, they all know what they call Richard. The other name... Oh my lord. I've never had a seed that's had such terrible shops. Do I have enough money to do Bombshoe Alley? I don't think I do. No, I can't even do Bombshoe Alley. Never mind. I need Bomb Bag to do that in Logic. That's all I can do. Other than Dodongo's Cavern, which I'm going to do as an adult, I don't think there's anything else I can do as a kid. I can't get to Zora's Domain. I need explosives. And I don't have Nocturne, which I would have liked. I don't have ZL. I don't know if that glitch works on PC port, honestly, too. To do the Sunsong Grave early. So, adult it is. I has 2 medallions. Wait, 2 medallions. No, I set it to 3. I need 1 more medallion. And before... Oh yeah, because I got the light medallion. I was like, I just got a bunch of stuff. Link's Pocket, the Market, which I got. Zora's Fountain. Gerudo Valley. Shadow Temple. Market. That's gotta be either Bombshoe Alley or the other check I haven't done. The market is Key. The Key game. And Ganon's Castle Key, they don't actually tell us. Alright, what do you give us? Totally not worth it. I ain't doing the spiritual stones. Can I even... No, I can't. I don't feel like wasting magic on a single lonely golden spelter. This is gonna be a little rough. I can't do Gerudo Fortress either. Let's go check the big booze. Sorry, big pose, wrong game. You can screw your last po. And your nut. Currently nighttime. Sacred Forest Meadow was foolish. Mario Brothers 1, Star Fox 64. Nice. Original Star Fox 64, as in like N64. Curious what category you've done for Star Fox, considering I've done 3D. So nothing impressive, but I've just started running Starship. That's the... Oh, and I run NSO. That's lies. So I've done a wee little bit of Star Fox myself. That honestly wouldn't surprise me how you found my channel. Mario Party, Mario Party 1? Super Metroid. I'd love to learn Super Metroid, but I don't have a SNES. I do, but I don't. Like, I want to run the original Star Fox, so I need a American Super Nintendo. Nice. Yeah, I have a lot of people like that who has said they subbed a long time ago, but I've only just started chatting. Oh my god. I also originally wanted to run SM64, but now I can't stand the games. So I did a 360 on that one. SNES broke a long time ago. Even still, one of my favorite speedrunners to watch is Oats and Goats, who runs Super Metroid. So I'll watch him. And the other speedrunner I like watching too is HypnoShark for CTR, Crash Team Racing. And I'll occasionally watch Shiny Zenny as well for Super Metroid. Which is funny, I've played a little bit of Super Metroid with NSO, but never played it, but I love watching Super Metroid speedruns. And randomizers. They are hell fun to watch. Now, I said SM64 I used to watch, hold on. As for a question for... I've done red line, blue line, and any percent. Oh my god. So you know how to do Katina skip. Slightly jealous. I've watched Lilat's tutorial on Katina skip for any percent. It still goes over my head. Like, is any percent Katina skip that hard to learn? Oh god, I'm not even like, Oh, you ran any percent. When you said you ran any percent, I thought you might know Katina skip. Because that's usually required for any percent. Alright, so you're on the same page as me for any percent. Looked at Katina skip and was like, okay, damn. I was hoping, like, to find someone... Like, I've asked on the Discord a couple of times and... I don't know, I just can't seem to find a reliable source other than Lilat's old tutorial for Katina skip. I can tell you how to do 3D's Katina skip, somewhat. As for N64, nope. But anyway, it's, in regards to SMC... Oh! French vanilla. Hell yeah. Scuffed rush. Yeah. Uh-oh. Blue line... Blue line, the only annoying part of blue line is bolts. I hate bolts. I hate bolts for any percent. I hate bolts for yellow line. I hate bolts for any line, actually. Bolts is RNG hell, and it's so hard to optimize that. Even in, like, both N64 and 3D. I've had one good run in bolts, and that's it, and that was my god run for 3D. Other than that, Titania's a little annoying to learn for blue line, but once you get it, it's not that bad. Finchner or Fortunia, a little annoying, but at least N64 has the setup to make it easy. 3D doesn't have that blessing. 28 minutes, 31 for blue line, 37. 37... I mean, not bad for taking it casually for red line. 30... I'm not sure about emulator times for red line, so I'm a little bit out of my league here for saying what is a good and not a good time. My NSO time for red line is 34, and my Starship red line is 33 for red line. But red line is my specialty, so as I said, 37 for a casual is actually pretty good. Blue line, what'd you say, 31? Yeah, blue line's a bit of a pain in the ass, honestly. Again, I can't remember what a good time for blue line is, actually. As I said, blue line I don't find as enjoyable. Like, even for 3D, I wasn't too fast. I got the world record, and I just don't want to run blue line again. Holding a whole boost run next time to approval 3 times. going to assume half boost is faster in emulator as well. Yeah, redline's the most enjoyable. Otherwise, I think most people would prefer 100%, but that requires expert. I would have thought half boosting would have been faster, considering it's the fastest method just in general. But as I said, I'm not familiar with emulator, so I can't say that with confidence. I've played Star Fox on emulator. I totally didn't spend the whole run complaining. I did for crowd control. That's the only time I've played on emulator. Oh, okay, yeah, no, half boosting would be faster then. The only problem with N64, and this is why I haven't run it yet, it's next on the list actually, is the lag reduction with cockpit. That's the only hard part, I think. So half boosting's faster, but it's just understanding where to go into cockpit for lag reduction. So Aquas would require a bit of cockpitting. Zonus I definitely know requires a lot of cockpitting just because they're naturally slow due to lag. It's just, yeah, no. That's a sentiment. No, I totally understand that. I mean, yes, that's a good one. Even just the thought of learning the lag reduction strats has me a little worried too. Like, we used to have a decent guide for Redline, at least for the lag reduction strats, but that's now lost to time. Unfortunately, Lilac never uploaded that to YouTube, so the Twitch highlight got deleted. All I can hear, I don't know if my mic's picking it up, but my fiance in the next room is just going nuts. I don't know what's going on. All I can taste though is salt. Bloody hell, there's a bit of tinge of salt on that one. What was I saying before? I literally had my train of thought destroyed. Missed it. It's this one. I'm trying to get Street Fighter 2 Alpha. Damn. Okay, me in fighting games, all I can say is don't match. Oh my god! Why was that so hard to kill? Like, the only fighting game I even put this in quotation marks as well, I'm somewhat good at, is Pokken Tournament, which is why I'm going to pick it up for a speedrun. I would love to learn Soul Calibur. It's my favourite fighting game. Soul Calibur 3 to be more precise. I'd love to learn that. I'm also not done there yet. I'm yapping, and I'm more concentrating on yapping than I am the game at the moment. I'd love to learn how to get good at fighting games. That's kind of always been something I'm like, I want to learn how to get good at fighting games. Up. I feel like learning how to get the save file damage it can cause. Alright, I'm not familiar, fill me in. I am not familiar with save file damage for Soul Calibur 3. All I know for Soul Calibur 3 is Slim PS2s eat Soul Calibur 3 disc, especially when you play the living shit out of it. I actually had to re-buy Soul Calibur 3 because I played it so much that the disc broke inside my PS2 Slim growing up. Yeah, I'm not actually familiar with this. I thought I knew most about Soul Calibur 3 on a casual aspect, but I didn't know about save file damage. So it's the first I'm hearing about it. Oh! Dude, that was weird. I don't think I'm gonna make it now. Nah, damn. 2 seconds off. I should have just taken a death. Got it. Hate doing that trick. I can do it at 30 frames, I can't do it at 60. Sorry, I'm just locking in for a wee little second. Don't ask me why the sound also goes weird there. So save file damage happens when you delete any saves on the memory card you saved the game to. It corrupts the entire card and what? Oh, emulator saves. Okay, that's might be why I'm not. Save it to a blank memory card. So wait, is that emulator only or is it actual hardware? Really, I've done it once and I can't do it again. Affects all hardware. Okay, damn. So it just corrupts to an emulator. Oh yeah, it's on. So that'll also include PS4. I think. Pretty sure Soul Calibur 3 was also PS4. Interesting. As I said, first time hearing of it. But I've never technically deleted any saves either. So if you want to delete a save file, you won't have to delete the whole entire thing. Huh. Interesting. No, I wouldn't say I've come across that at all. Then again, I'm like, I don't think I've ever deleted a save file either. Oh wait, I have Sunsong. What am I doing? I'm standing around like an idiot when I have Sunsong. Learn something new every day. Oh my god. This randomizer. So never mind, this shop's alright. Not that. I shall take that. And I shall take that. At least I have. I'm a broke bitch by 1 rupee! Come on! Oh, trying to find rupees in this bloody town is as bad as much chance of finding a rupee in here there is as finding my skills when it comes to playing a fighting game. I want 1 single rupee, that's all I want! Oh, okay. I was gonna say, as I said, I've played Soul Calibur all my life and I've never experienced it. I'm a broke bitch. I'm literally a broke bitch. 1 rupee, you're kidding me. Gotta go in the graveyard and start robbing graves at this point. Oh, come on. As I said, trying to find a rupee as an adult, you got a better chance of... Actually, you still probably got a better chance of finding a rupee than my own bloody skills at a fighting game. Or even Smash Brothers. That'll do it! I'm rich again. Very rich. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I can show you my collection of memory cards. Actually, I talked about this, not on the stream or anything, but spoke about this on Twitter. Growing up, my dad thought you needed a memory card, like an individual memory card for every single game that you bought. So he wasn't aware that you could store multiple games on one's memory card. And I figured it out, but try to explain it to your dad. That ain't gonna happen. So we literally, well, I do. It's been a blessing in disguise, honestly. So I literally have a huge tub, and this isn't even like most of my cards. That's just some of the memory cards I have. I have more because I do individual save files sometimes for practice and all that. So extra memory cards for forbidden memories. And then I have one memory card for casual play, one for stream plays. And then there's individual ones that I've labelled for practice. And then it's the same for N64 there as well. We bought memory cards for every single N64 game we bought that required save data. So I has a lot of memory cards. As I said, it's been a blessing in disguise, but growing up, yeah, my family didn't know, well, they weren't very technologically smart. That was my field of expertise. So yeah, that was fun. But as I said, being a speedrunner and all now, that's been a blessing. Just pick a blank one. I have so many files to Soul Calibur. And then, of course, learning for regional differences, because I grew up with PAL. If you do a PAL playthrough, you can't let it up for American. So, yeah. So I've had to do that for all of my speedrun games. I have PAL playthroughs on some of them, and then I have American playthroughs on others as well. So Dark Cloud's the main offender for that one. Because I have Dark Cloud for PAL, Dark Cloud for American for speedrunning, and then I have Dark Cloud Japanese. Ugh. And then I also have PAL Jak and Daxter, American Jak and Daxter. Oh my... I hate these bombs with a passion. And then I have Japanese Jak and Daxter. I was actually going to learn the speedrun for that. Are you getting any weapon upgrades in this game? I love your accent. Cheers. I will try. Being randomized and all, I kind of have to hope for the... I have a hook shot. What am I doing? I is trying my best to get weapon upgrades. Also, why did I put that on D? I'm a mess. I'm a complete hot mess. The Aussie accent doing its thing again. Everyone loves the Aussie accent. That's a thing? That's... Alright, the new people that just entered chat be bringing the luck. Thank you. Song of Storms, we love it. Alright, well I guess that was my way of the hero. Music audio okay now? How'd you know I was watching? Now we had a couple of people rock up, so I was like, they're all bringing the luck. I'm gonna die. Do 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 do. But then she tomatoes and everyone loses their mind. I'm about to die. All those heart pieces and containers I've picked up, they've been for nothing. Never mind, I'm not gonna die. It's one time I'm thankful for a piece of heart. Although I think those jars would have had hearts too. Also, I hate not having explosives on hand. Do 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 boop boop. I'm super duper rich! Now, if only I was rich in real life. Medical expenses suck. First rupees, now low health. Oh, this is gonna be a big problem. I had a huge bunch of savings from working. Like, I literally would save all my money from my paychecks, even though I work retail, which is pittance. And then... yeah, my foot decided to go boom. Now I got nothing. Oh, I hate doing this glitch on this version. Come on. I'm doing it way too early. Nope, that was way too late. Too late. This is an awkward angle, I hate this. Late. I don't work. I used to work, I'll put it that way. Sorry, it looks like I'm just constantly equipping to Din's fire, but I swear there's a reason to this. This is just super awkward. There we go. Just a really super awkward angle on that glitch. I can do that so much easier on the Wii, but yeah, PC port, still learning. Better than food service, yeah, I'm retail / food service. We do both. And yeah, it's, yep. You're not wrong there, Will. My customers are great. My boss, however, yeah. You walk an extra step? That's bad. Customers don't mind. My boss, though, hell no. What the f... My game died for a second. You hear that music? Dip, bip, bip. Lost a couple of beats. Although, after like nearly a year, I do miss doing my job. To be fair, I've actually missed doing my job after 3 months of not being able to walk. And I still reckon I could have worked, but I'm not allowed to because of the Australian work laws. Because if anything happens to me on work site, then my boss is liable. So, of course, I can't work. And also being food service, moon boot is a problem. Because it's dirty. And crutch is also a problem too. Because I work cash register. And we're not allowed to sit. Although I don't think I've ever worked a retail job that does relate. Although you just sit and use register. Everything in this cave goes boom. Mr. Torch height 5 flexion. Far out. I think I just had a stroke reading that. And that's not a Will problem, that's a me problem. Mr. Torch high 5 Flexington. There we go. See, she sells seashells by the seashell. Seashore, far out. That's what it felt like. It felt like a tongue twister reading that. Set called Barbarian, where players have to beat the game without gaining any magic experience. Wait, what game is that for? That sounds like for Quest. I was gonna say, that sounds like for Quest. That sounds, that doesn't sound pleasant in any way at all. No experience, no opening chest. I mean, the only part that sounds horrendous is doing no experience. And I can't even do this part. I'm stuck. Because I can't proceed, I haven't got arrows. Yeah, that sounds balls hard and not fun. I mean, it would be fun. That would definitely be a challenge. So no experience. Oh wait, no, hold on. You said no magic experience. So you have to do everything with the staff. I was gonna say, how could you do no experience? Because you gotta kill the bosses. And they give experience. You can get, yeah, you can get health, because you have to use the staff, that gives health. Agility, you get naturally. And then defense, that's also staff. But no, okay, so you can't use any of the spells, you can't pick up any spirits, you can't open any chests. That is absolutely disgusting. And because you can't... I'm also running over my head. I have to do this with Dins. That was a nice overjump. So no magic. So you can get items from monster drops, but even then there's a limit to that because once you've got the item, they don't drop it again, I don't think, or there's a lower chance for them. Don't quite remember my mechanics for items. Yeah, you should have learned that from the fact that I do challenge runs, Will. We're a crazy bunch of runners. That was way too slow. Oh, so you're allowed to pick up spirits, but you can't use them. Well, there's no point picking up spirits at that point. Because using magic of any sort, so that includes even healing, you can't do. Ah, this is super late. I need to be like about a quarter of the way. I think I got like one more Din's fire and that's it. I mean, it would be possible. There'd be a lot of saving. Oh, yeah, no, they do. You're right. This is gonna be super late. I wasn't paying attention. I'm thinking about quest. I'm questing for that 64. Instead of Ocarina of Timing. Now. Wrecked. That was my last Inspire too. You are not gonna have fun up against, Sick! That's cool. You are not gonna have fun against Nepti then. Nepti, far out. Nepti's a bitch. In a normal sense of the word without, these shops are arse. Yeah, I think you're gonna have fun with Nepti. Like, normally the strat for Nepti is you use, I forgot the name of the bloody spell. I know it in my head. It's the one that makes you, like, completely immune to everything. That's usually the strat for Nepti, but not being able to use it, yeah, that's not fun. Double defense, yeah. And I can't avoid any attacks, because, yeah, you can't use the spell to stop it. Yeah, I figured you might have problems with Nepti. As soon as you said it, I'm like, Nepti's gonna be a problem. Blue Cave would have been annoying too. Is it worth going over there? Because that needs long shot. I haven't gotten anything! Oh wait, I can... That's a grind, yeah. I think Nepti, the Nepti section of Quest 64 is always a grind and a half, honestly. Be it a challenge run or just a casual vanilla run or even for randomizer, it's always a grind and a half. Speaking of, PC port for Quest 64, I believe that can run randomizer. If I read the Discord properly. I hope so, because I want to do... If I'm going to do PC port quest, I want to do randomizer. Merrowwind would be amazing on that. And I'm hoping they can build it into it. Also, I need 3 medallions. I have 2. Well, this sucks. What can I do off of this? Storm, Song of Time, Sun Song... I can do it a wee little bit. Song of Storms gives me quite a bit. Wait, did I have... I did. Guess what? I can't remember where my medallions are. Who remembers? Because I didn't write them down. I haven't written squat down. Oh, this is the Twilight Battle. No wonder this song sucks in this sound format. I had Summer Storms. It has to be... Blade Room Heart. Why can I not think of that? Oh, yeah, I know what that's referring to. Song of Storms, I believe, would have been my Way of the Hero. Oops. If you post on like the Quest 64 Discord, I'd probably be able to pick it up there. Because I am part of the Quest 64 Discord. I'm pretty sure they had a area where they post when people stream. Sacred Forest Meadow was foolish, so I don't need to do anything here, thank God. Oh, no, I don't need to... Zora's Domain is Way of the Hero. As I said, that doesn't surprise me. Spirit Temple is on the Way of the Hero. I have, like, no keys for that. I have 1. I can't do anything as a kid. Can I even leave this area? Can't do anything here. I can't even get that. I don't have a bomb tube. I wanted to come here for this. I'm at 100 server limit. I thought it was 250 was server limit. I think this Discord dropped it. Because I'm probably not too far off server limit then, just purely because speedrun discords. Nuts. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's probably why I've got 250. Because I'm Nitro. Oh, there's my boomerang! Oh, you stinky motherfucker. I need that. Ah, okay. Rip, you didn't have to. It was a dead one. I was gonna say, mine's not much better. Mine's not much better. I am like doing my darnest to use a max revive on it, but I always forget to shout my Discord out and be like, hey. Then a dead server. I honestly, like, I keep trying to remind myself, hey, shout the Discord out more and be like, need to build the Discord up. Because we have like, I added a whole bunch of stuff to it, and I never shout it out. I have like my bot doing it, but I never physically say it. Bad streamer. Kind of shows like how hobbyist I am. Holy hell. Where's my phone? It just felt like it just jumped up in temperature, and I hate it. I think it was only meant to be 28 today? 28 in Ausland, in Celsius. It's 21! Oh, it must be humid outside. Lovely. Another horrid humid day. Boo! Hype! Okay, that is general hype. I'm not playing that up. That is actual general hype. Sick. I have a bow. I have ice arrows. We are doing Ice Cavern. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Ice Cavern, and I hope people, like, see me walk through walls. Because I'm about to make the imposter. There's my slingshot. Oh my god, I need explosives. Like yesterday. I mean, that boomerang I saw on Kokiri would have been great, because that would have gotten that slingshot too. What do you reckon, Will? I'm gonna be able to do Ice Cavern in an hour? If I don't get sidetracked? I really do not like having any explosives. I didn't realize, it's not until I do randomizers do I realize how much you need explosives in this game. You know, just point out all the useless garbage in that pool of water. Yeah, I can't even make it with a jump. I can make it with hover boots though. I can make that as a kid. Yeah, I got the email that you followed me on Twitch. I shall give you a follow back when I get a chance to jump on Twitch. I shall be streaming back on Twitch soon. I've been experimenting with new YouTube stuff because we've only just gotten better internet in Ausland. Try and get into the Quest 64. Definitely. I mean, that's just re-sparked with new people talking because of the PC port. All new fun stuff going on there. Definitely worth joining, honestly. Mine's always flooded. Nah, being a small streamer, I barely get any notifications. I said the joys of being a hobbyist streamer. I don't know why I didn't plop down here. A feat of strength rewards thieves with a Piece of heart. I think I know what that's referring to. That's a strength 2 in Grotto's training ground. If I complain enough, apparently I get the item. That's becoming a bit of a trend now in all my randomizers. If I complain enough, I will get the item. This is just a fairy fountain. I don't know why I'm doing this. I was so excited to use a bomb, I had to use one. Complain and win an item. Yeah, that's as I said, it's a big trend in my randomizers. Complain enough and I will get the item. I've complained 3 into existence. Oh my god, yep, I have. I so need to stop doing that. I can't even get to Zora's Domain. I've just realized. I don't have hover boots. I don't have a cuckoo. I can do it as a kid. I can't get there as an adult. So no way. If Will was here to roast me, he would have told me I needed Zelda's Lullaby. And I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Will, where are you to roast me? He's probably too busy roasting Ben. I don't blame him. He's a lot more easier to roast than I am. Oh, the method, I only know the hover boot method. But I don't have ZL. Unless I try the Mega Boost or the... Oh wait, there's items down here I need to get. Have I done the bomb jump before? No, I haven't. I don't have iron boots. Well, there's nothing worth getting down there. It's the only one I've learnt. I'll put it that way. I've only learnt the hover boot method. Because it's usually the first item I've gotten every randomizer, except the last couple. Like, I haven't learnt the angle for this one. I think it's... I know, I could be wrong on this one. Yeah, I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. That's Zelda's Lullaby. I don't have it. Well, I got the heart container. I'm coming back. No ice cavern for me. I'm so confident about that too. And then forgot no ZL. Yeah, I've gotten past ZL before. I've had one run where I didn't get Zelda's Lullaby at all. I said, I know that method, I don't... There is a bomb jump, but I've never learned it. And if I had more time today, I would have done it. Skipping Jabu as an adult, there's only one method for PC port as far as I'm aware. Luckily it's the one I used on Wii. However, de-thawing Zora is not possible on PC port, sadly. That glitch seems to have been patched out. I can now do Gerudo's Fortress. I don't have a key. Actually, I can't do Scorn in Gerudo's Fortress. So I don't have... What are my options? I have explosives. You know what? We're going back as kid. Because my options are very little as an adult. I could think of like one thing I could have done, but with 2 keys in forest, nah. Go on the set on Bubs. Nice. Enjoy. Hope you have fun. And thanks for chilling. 45 minutes on my end too. 45 minutes to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I think Ben has 25 minutes. Then again, it comes down to our groomer, because she sends us a message if she's on time or not. No boomerang. I can't get that, so can't do Song of Storms in Hyrule Castle. I don't have ZL, so I can't do that. I can do Bumshoe Alley now, since I got Bomb Bag. That does allow for that. The only thing I've got my sights on at the moment is Domain, because I know Domain is on the way of the hero, and I can actually get there now. And Slingshot's there. I also have a shield, which means I can do Deku Tree. I want Dark Cloud music all throughout this game. I need to double check if they've added more Dark Cloud music. I know they said they're adding more Quest 64 music, which I'm so down for. But I'm hoping the person that did all the Dark Cloud music is going to do the rest of the soundtrack. And hopefully a little bit more Dark Cloud 2 music. Walk in, barely get any Dark Haven music. Rip. Alright, we can at least beat Goma, get my bombs. We already know what she drops. I don't know what my medallion reward is, though. I can also do Dodongo's Cavern. I probably should have stuck around and did that as an adult. My urge to play Dark Cloud is getting bigger too. Spirit is on the way of the hero. I believe it's going to be on the adult side. I doubt it's going to be Kid. Kid checks are pretty minimal. Up top oh, whoa, hold on. Up top. Up top I believe was nothing. Yeah, the lobby one I think was just the green rupee. Otherwise I would have gotten it. Alright, Goma. Oh my god. Gonna do a save. I don't have slingshots, so this is gonna be interesting. If I screw up my setup, we ain't getting too far with Goma. Another randomizer I want to get back into this year is Kingdom Hearts. More specifically, too. I would like to try Kingdom Hearts 1. The thought of Deep Jungle, though, doesn't really exactly fill me with much joy. And from memory, Halloween Town isn't fun either. I can't wait to do the most awkward setup. I'm not even lined up. When you don't hold the right angle on your control stick. I don't know, I'm literally in Star Fox mode. I went inverted. I don't think I did a jump slash. That could be why it didn't kill. Well, this, in the impressiveness of this, just went out the window. Oh. Could be a start if I actually hit her. There we go. Bombs will be the drop. I also need to go back and try Final Fantasy 1 again. That may have... Was it bombs or nuts? Oh! She was useless both rounds. My medallion was actually bombs. Alright, that's Kokiri done. Oh, sorry, that's Deku Tree done. Deku Tree was squat nothing. Kokiri, sorry, Lost Woods has a couple of bomb checks. I may as well go do that. Also, some exciting things going on behind the scenes at the moment. I don't technically have an embargo. I could actually talk about it. I hate this song. We're changing this song. That's an interesting sound font. I'm like, this is a good song, and then here's it. Ooh. Bottom of a partially frozen spring lies a green rupee. Partially frozen spring. Partially frozen spring. All I can think of partially frozen and bottom of is Lake Azores River, but that's not a spring, is it? My definition of spring and their definition of spring are probably completely different. Blue rupee. Goron tunic. 3D. We haven't exactly wished anything into existence just yet. Sacred Forest Meadow I don't need to do. I wonder if that actually pops up as foolish. No, it doesn't, but I do know it's foolish, so I don't need to do it. Goron City technically has a few checks. Oh, maybe I should run my way up to Death Mountain Crater and the Death Mountain Trail because Cal Grotto is a thing. Cal Grotto, I'm pretty sure I did the Song of Storms Grotto already here. I can't see because of all the bloody rupees from the bean. We will go get the beans. If I got, I also need to make my way to Zora's River because Slingshot's there, which means I can do that. Some target practice. I've already done that stupid spinning pot, thankfully. I ain't doing it again. Can't do Durani's Joy. So no joy for anyone. We're all sad here. I can do this, however. people of Hyrule sometimes have items for you, but they won't like it if you're wearing a... What type of hint is that? I swear the gossip stones give me more useful hints sometimes than Navi. I mean, the first hint she gives me is if I want to toss in the towel, use the spoiler log. We don't puss around here. We don't use the spoiler log unless I literally just get stuck and can't figure out where to go for 2 hours. Oh no shit! Outside of Ganon's castle is foolish. Kinda glad I didn't spend time doing that. Because outside Ganon's castle is literally strength 3 Great Fairy and just that golden skulltula. That is it. Yep, it is actually. It was the black and white flight gym, so I'm assuming it's Skylar. Unless you and me are talking two completely different things and you said something else. I'm not gonna lie, black and white honestly is just still a blur to me. I've not long did that Soul Link and it's still a blur. I don't know how. All I can say is I have gained a lot of appreciation for 5th gen. But it's still a blur, I don't know how. Like, I'm not that bad at 5th gen, surely. Key! Forest Temple. I'm gonna be real. We never use Forest Temple boss key. Fire Temple is potentially in the books, actually. I have Goron Tunic. I don't have Hammer. That's the only thing, though, that makes Fire Temple a bit if. I do see a bomb tube bag. Oh, there's my Ganon's car. Never mind. I need, I forgot what else. What the actual item is called. It'll come to me when I stop having dementia. Ganon's door, I think it is. I will pick it up and I'll know what I'm referring to. That was a Ganon Castle key. I think it's Ganon's Tower? Sorry, that's the actual name of it, Ganon's Tower. We get that key, we're good. Can you go away? I'm trying to climb in peace. I actually couldn't see which Skulltula was going after me. I had to take a guess. Ha 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 ha! Get wrecked. Too fast for you, boy. Alright, get my skull. Ow. Oh yeah, I need to remember too. I need to jump down. Oh my god, it shouldn't take 3 bombs for that. Plundering Water Temple is foolish. I need to say that louder for the back. Water Temple is foolish. You never plunder Water Temple. Water Temple is a waste of time. Unless you're playing Jar Sanity. Then talk to me. There's a skull at the top of... Come back up. We need to be quick about you. He was useless. So it's a skull on top of the volcano. I might do a quick refresh of the timer. I don't think 30 seconds is going to be enough. all that for a blue rupee. I may as well pick it up just to say I got it. Do 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 do. So we might go do Tempe finally. Actually, I kind of want to show something off, if I can get it. I got it in practice. Well, practice is quotation, because I literally didn't even try. I think we're past Dampe time. Don't even talk to me. I hate Dampe. Actually, they changed Dampe in this. I hope the updated version of this actually fixes this. Because I thought I got it in my last run, but I didn't. It still said I didn't have Dampe's piece of heart. So they have it, it's vanilla Dampe, which is balls. Instead of the instant Dampe. Should I just do that now? Just get it out the way. I might just get Dampe out the way. Alright, Dampe should be there. There should be no reason for Dampe not to be doing his graveyard tour. I literally rocked up as the wolf was howling. So if he's not there, we have some problems. Also, I'm coming back for that stupid Skulltula that I've missed. And I got a very special something for him since he had to wait this long for me. Hi, Dampe. He's finally here! He's the elusive Dampe. Although here's a question for anyone who has played Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time Dampe or Majora's Mask Dampe? Which one's better? Lame. Honestly, Majora's Mask Dampe is better even though he's afraid of pose. I swear to God, getting into graves is the final boss of this goddamn game. I can't believe I gotta do it the old-fashioned way, like in vanilla. Ah! I loved Rando because you didn't have to do it. 2. Probably gonna use up all my free time just trying to get this one bloody art piece check. Name your number, chat. How many attempts? 3. Yeah, no, I don't have it according to the check. Hasn't gone down. That noise. That's what we want to hear. I hated doing this as a kid too. Because I didn't realize you had to actually refresh the graveyard. Oh, come on. I keep getting the same item. So either I'm getting unlucky or it is actually static and I just gotta guess which hole to dig out of. I generally have not learnt how this one works and I hope it's updated that it's just the first hole you dig up is always the item. That's what the old randomizer is. Sorry, old as in like the Wii one. Dampe, move. I missed. Got my money back. Kinda. Dampay's Scam Tour. Honestly, the randomizer version of this is weird. I love being scammed. I'm gonna do all of the dig spots, and then if that doesn't pop up, then I will go back to the original method that you use. Missed. Must be nothing there. Wow! If it wasn't for the chime, I would have thought that was just another bloody hole I dug up and got nothing. RIP! Where am I going again? Cow Grotto and Dodongo's Cavern. Oh yeah, and Skulltula. I can also do... No, I can't. I could. Do I really? No, I can't. There's no point. I don't have ZL, so there's most of the bottom of the well I can't do. You're dead. I will also take your magic. I was a bit broke. I think that should be it after this Golden Skulltula for child checks. RIP. I don't think there's anything else to check. Shooting Gallery, Golden Skulltula, and Sheik at Adult. Sheik I can't do until I got Fire and Water Medallion. And Gold Skulltula I can do once I go back to Adult. And Shooting Gallery I can do once I go back to Adult, because I've got the bow. I was really, really hoping to be Adult for Dodongo's Cavern. We are gonna have to do it as a kid. I did do Cow Grotto, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Power jump. I'm also going to just prematurely do this. Of course, I think I moved. I don't think that's a sword flick. Sorry, a shield flick. I think I missed again. That should be it. I got this easy yesterday. Or whenever I did this last. Unless I did this as an adult. Okay, I'm coming back as an adult. I don't really feel like saying. I think I didn't say going in. Well, that was a disaster. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go back as an adult. I'm gonna go to Zora's Domain. I'll take my wounded pride and go to Zora's Domain. I'm pretty sure I did it as an adult. Honestly, I couldn't remember if I did that as a kid or as an adult. Oh yeah, I need to do this. Oh! I'll take that. We'll at least get to... I can't even do Jabu because I need beans. Then I need to go to adult. Actually, I think that is the next thing I do, honestly. I gotta get my beans, go adult, grab my boomerang for Kokiri Forest. I also need to get my slingshot on the way to Zora's Domain. And then do Jabu. To whether or not is anything good in Jabu is another thing entirely. But that should be the next thing in logic. It's anything I can think of clearly, honestly. Like, screaming at the moment, dude, like, please beat me, is Jabu. And obviously, Dunogo's cabin. But I'm doing that as an adult. Always! I believe I did the sculpture here. And that's where my Master Sword happened to be sitting. Song of Storms, I believe I got it? I can't remember. Hold on. No, I've already got it. Easy way to tell. Alright, Bean Guy. Again, this is why I think I'm out of date, because in the Wii version you can just get these all at once. Here's just an individual check. How about it? Those beans are pretty popular. 30 rupees each. 40 rupees each. These are a literal scam. How popular are my magic beans? 50 rupees each. Chomp chomp chomps, the super popular beans for 60 rupees each. Chomp chomp, the super rare shiny beans. The legendary magic beans. I don't have enough for the last one. That's right, I don't need the last bean anyways, I never planned it. He can keep his legendary, super rare, awesome, shiny magic bean to himself. I don't need it. I don't want it. It's just a shite magic bean that usually just goes there. That as I said, I never plant it. Probably should. Also, if anything is super rare and awesome and valuable, it's that cuckoo, by the way. That cuckoo is super powerful. I don't think people realize just how strong that cuckoo is. You don't technically need it to get to Zora's Domain. Technically. On a casual level. But if you're playing on Super Saiyan Blue Instinct level of gameplay. This Cuckoo is literally like the god of destruction for Zora's Realm. I don't know what I'm spatting out of my mouth at the moment. I'm just spewing BS. But it's super powerful. Especially in randomizers when you don't have Zelda's Lullaby. Also, I didn't check. It was a skull. I shall come back another time for that. Now attack it. No, I'm not attacking it, because otherwise I can't get into Zora's domain. Yeah. Who'd have thunk it? You don't need ZL to get into Zora's domain. They kick up a big song and dance that you need ZL to get into Zora's domain, when in actual reality you don't need ZL. Oh my god. Well, as I said, I don't think I've had a randomizer in a very long time when none of the shops were worth it. Also, infinite nuts. Nut. Infinite nut. I don't even know what sound effect that would be at that point. Do I just spam the nut button for a minute? Like, I thought 40 or 50 nuts was good. Infinite nuts, though. That's a lot of nutting. Also, kind of appropriate music. Crazy Peak from Banjo-Kazooie, considering what happens as adult. Also, is it just me that Freezy Peak is... I don't know, what's the most memorable music in Banjo-Kazooie? I usually say Freezy Peak or Treasure Trove. They're usually the two that I think of straight away. Like if someone said to you, hey, give me a Banjo-Kazooie song, what would you say? Spiral Mountain, I think, is another one that immediately comes to my mind too. Just because it's the first song that you hear. I didn't get any on the way down the first go. Feels weird doing this with only 3, not 6. I know you do it in vanilla with only 3, but usually randomizer, you might have a scale by now. Cat! I didn't realize we were playing Star Fox 64. Cat, go away. I don't feel like playing Zonas at the moment. Considering Zonas in the last couple of runs have actually been really bad. Still can't believe Zonas is the bane of my existence again. I remember first learning Redline for 3D. Zonas was always the bane of my existence. It was literally shit creek. This scale, that's a weird scale. A spider within revolving walls in the forest temple holds a piece of heart. Well, that's kind of nice to... Oh, wait, revolving... A spider in revolving walls. What spider are they referring to? Spider in revolving walls. Unless they're referring to... I think I know what spider they're referring to. But that's not revolving walls. You get to it after revolving walls. Oh my god, it's file select for Jabu Jabu from Super Mario 64. God help me. Probably have to randomize that song again. That's not exactly pleasant on the ears. Probably gonna get sick of it too. The Ravaged Village is a recovery hub. Well, that's nice to know. Jabu, I can't do shite. Well, by shite, I mean there's not much I can really pick up just yet. Oh, wait, hold on. No. No! I forgot B button still is A. I actually wanted to do that. And then top it off. I actually quickly want to do the beans. These filthy, filthy beans. Okay, general curious question. Did anyone actually use the beans when they play Ocarina of Time other than doing 100%? I can think of a couple of instances where the beans are actually good. Lake Hylia's is the best. Sure, Death Mountain Trail is alright. Lost Woods. There is technically a way of cheesing the Lost Woods bean, so you don't need to get them. Otherwise, the other useless bean in Lost Woods, I think I may have only used it once or twice if I'm lazy and don't feel like walking out of Lost Woods and then out of Kokiri. But honestly, beans were a bit meh. I guess the one good thing about them is you use them and then you overwrite them with another bottle. If you're that type of player. I think that's what I used to do. I'd use all 10 beans. And then once the 10 bean is used, I would override it with a bottle. Oh yeah, I need to do this too. That's the other reason why I came here. Sticker was returning back to neutral, didn't realise it. Oh yeah, Graveyard technically has an item that I could use too. I'm pretty sure that's another bottle. Sacred Forest, there's no point. Now I can head back to Temple of Time. I'm honestly in no rush to do Dodongo, sorry, Death Mountain Trail. And I'm in no rush to do Graveyard, even though Graveyard technically is a bottle. I shall come back and do that in my own time. I mean, to be fair, I've got to go back to Graveyard once I get Boomerang anyways. So I can do it then. Unfortunately, I have to... No, I don't. I have, say, Minuet. Honestly, at the moment too, Forest isn't a bad idea. I at least have 2 keys for it, so it's not like a huge waste of my time doing this. Oh my god, the Mead channel is the song. We're in for a banger. God. The Wolfos attacking and then the Mead channel, oh my god, this is gonna be an experience. Of course, a green rupee for the Forest Temple. Seems fitting. Although I'm gonna be real, Forest Temple bass music. I always liked Forest Temple's bass music. I don't know why. Okay, I gotta know, did anyone ever get Wii Music? I said Wii Music weird because as soon as I said it, even I had a little bit of a ooh moment. That was a game. Yeah, I'm nearly done. Well, yeah, it's literally 3 minutes. Ben coming in to make sure I'm finishing up. It's like, yes, I'm finishing up. Oh, what a time to finish. Kikiri sword. Why did they hide my Kikiri sword in the Forest Temple? Well, it means the next time I come back to this, I'm gonna have a Kikiri sword at least. I could put my butt down to Ganon now. But I won't. I might save Ganon for next time. That way I can explore this. Don't ask me why that Deku Baba is annoying. I was just about to say, I remember growing up and never liking that chest. Proceeds to do the one thing I did as a kid. Boo boo boo. Is this even randomized? Do do boo boo do 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 do. Can't forget to go back and get this. The only good thing about this is it literally skips the most annoying wall climb I've ever had to do in my life. Was it worth it? Yep. I'd hate to do that wall climb and just get a recovery art for it. Alright. What's the well gonna give me? Go out the way. There's the double claw shot in Twilight Princess. Indeed. Quiver and a skull. Honestly, double claw shot was fun though. It's just a shame Sky Temple was a pain in the ass. Although that's a playthrough I need to do again, Twilight Princess. It's been a hot minute. Oh, was that Iron Boots I see? I would like to say yes. My Iron Boots are up there. Alright, well, I said I was gonna leave Phantom Ganon for next time. I still had like 30 seconds. I'm not gonna whip a skip out in 30 seconds or a boss, but... Oh my god. The reflexes of a grandma there. Hold on. I blame my controller. It has its moments. Especially that particular button. I don't know what it is about backflips. Yeah, ask it the barrel roll. It's not a problem. That button is great for barrel rolling. Ask it to, oh, actually no, sorry, I take that back. That's the one button I don't like for barrel rolling. But it decides if it wants to barrel roll or not. If it feels like it wants to do a barrel roll, it will. It's just a shame it's also my backflip button. So I'm not sure if the controller needs a clean again. Or at least another pull apart. I was trying to figure out which one, but I couldn't make it to the other painting in time. Apparently I can't count. Oh my god, come on! Oh! Wait, I can't believe that worked. There we go. May as well end it with Phantom Ganon. And you dropped me absolute garbage. Alright, that's me done. At least for part one. Wow, I got nothing. To surprise of no one. Alright, I has to quickly skedaddle my butt. So we'll make this brief. Make sure I definitely saved. Because Asti is getting a haircut. Quickly shut that down. And that down. I don't have YouTube up. Of course I don't. Add that one. We'll see if we can find someone to raid. Hopefully tomorrow I shall stream again. We'll finish off, try and finish off part 2 with a strong note there. Hopefully a bit better luck than today. Ben's still streaming? No, he's not. He shouldn't be. Because, wow, we're at 20 viewers, the hell? Did I get raided? Anything I can think of is I got raided. I don't know if Ben raided me or I just generally had 20 viewers. If so, that's nuts. Thank you everyone, if that wasn't a raid. Wait, he is still live. Wait. Hi everyone, I didn't realise I had 20 viewers. That's nuts that I had 20. We shall continue that. Ben should not be still streaming. Unless I'm doing the haircut stuff. I'll set it to Ben's. Okay, I don't know why he's still streaming. I shall try and finish, well, continue. I won't say finish, because I doubt that's going to happen. We'll continue that tomorrow. So for those who were around, thank you. Come on. I'm sorry I have to wrap this up really quick. I didn't realise what the time was. Time slipped away very, very quickly for me. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you. Hope everyone has a good day or night on their end. And until tomorrow's stream, if it's not, then it'll be the day after. Just depends on what's going on my end. Have a good day or night. and a peace. And make sure to join the Discord. Use !Discord to get the link. We're trying to revive the Discord, so if you want to have some chill with and chat with other people, that's the place to go. There's plenty of different categories you can talk in, be it general gaming, TCG, fighting, whatever. It's all there. Anyways, I gotta go. See ya. Ciao. Bye. Peace. Have fun and have a good day or night.